Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter, with a Frugal Friday tip, because the most frugal supplies you can use are what you already have, and keeping the supplies you've invested in good working order so they last a long time is really the best way to spend your money. That way you can invest, buy something good, and keep it to last. So this tip actually comes from as a response to a comment. Somebody had asked me about, I had reviewed these brushes. They're a nice set that I recommend for beginners because you get a good variety of sizes. It's $25 for 10 brushes, and they're all pretty good quality. They were worried that if they stored the brushes in this tube, that they would bang around in their art bag and the tips would hit the top of the tube and they would be damaged. So I shared a tip for preventing that from happening. So if I look at this brush set here, you can see that the tube extends, like if it was closed, it would extend about 3/4 of an inch, half an inch taller than the brushes. And this will work if you have like a clean Pringles can or a cookie tin or something like that you want to store your brushes in. I love those, the tins that the cookies from Sam's Clubs come in. If I ever get those for Christmas, I recycle those and use them for my teaching, for when I'm teaching students, because I have to bring a lot of brushes and I don't want to get them damaged. So what you want to do is take a rubber band and you want to get it really tight around the fattest part of your brushes. Okay, you might need to roll it up a bit. You might even want to just put it around a few of your brushes and then slide the other ones in to make them nice and tight. That's probably the best way to get that on there really tight. I'll show you that. And this, I mean, obviously, if you're keeping your brush container upright in your bag and you know it's not going to tip over, you don't need to do this step, but it's just it's nice if you're going to fly with brushes in your suitcase, or you're just not sure. Maybe you're sending your kids to their art class with their brushes and you're not sure how the bag might be treated on the way, so you get that up high on the brushes. All right, then just slide the rest of the brushes in there so you get a really nice tight bundle. You just don't want any of these brushes to be slipping out. And even if you just need to pull out, like, you can even slide some of these last ones through like a strand of rubber band. Okay. All right. So let's just double check that the bristles are not going to be taller than the brush container. Okay, so we've got them all in there pretty good. So then you're going to take a pencil or a dowel or a ruler or something that is rigid, and you're going to slide that in the bundle too, but this time you're going to make sure that it does not go below the brush tips. You want to keep it up there kind of nice and high like that. And what this is going to do, even if this bends a little bit because it's on one like strand of the rubber band, it's going to prevent the brushes from bouncing around in there. So if I put this in like this, then I put I have that extended, see how that's kind of extended? I put this lid on here. That's going to keep it from anything moving around. Hear that? There's no jiggling in there. And see, when you take it off, you can see this is still above the bristles, so the bristles can't go up and hit the top of the container, see? You can see kind of if I just tap it, if I you know, it's not, those bristles are not going to hit. You see that? So that's my Frugal Friday tip for you this week. I hope you use it and keep your brushes in really good working order, because you bought and paid for them. You want them to last. If you have any tips on how you like to store your brushes or travel with your art supplies to keep them in great order, please share them down below. We all learn from each other, and using what we have, I think, is going to be the motto for 2025. We all want to get the most we can out of our supplies, and we also want to use the stuff we paid for, because it does us no good sitting in the tube, sitting on the shelf. We got to use it. You're not going to become a better artist just by owning the supplies. So get those brushes wet and paint something. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye!